Welcome to online lecture series. I am Jayasri Shekhar Joshi, BYK College of Commerce, Nasik. In last lecture, we studied source document and problem of journal. I gave you a sum for homework. Did you all do it? You should do for your own practice. Let us see the next problem. Journalize the following transactions in the books of Mr. Bipin. March 2019. First, Bipin started business with cash rupees 2 lakh, building rupees 2 lakh and borrowed loan from Pinky rupees 50,000. Now tell me which accounts are affected in this transaction. Cash account, building account, capital account and Pinky's loan account. Correct? Now you see cash account is real account, building account is also real account. What is the rule of real account? Debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Cash comes in your business. Building also comes in your business. Okay? So, cash account is debited and building account is also debited. Now, Pinky's loan account and capital account both are personal account. Personal accounts rule: debit the receiver and credit the giver. Proprietor is giver, so capital account is credited. And Pinky's loan, Pinky is giver, so Pinky's loan account is credited. And entry will be passed: cash account debit 2,50,000, 2 lakh cash plus loan amount 50,000. So cash account debit 2,50,000, building account debit 2 lakh, to capital account 4 lakh and to Pinky's loan account 50,000. Narration is: being started business with cash, building and loan from Pinky. Now second transaction, date 4th March. Cash sales rupees 90,000. In this transaction included cash account and sales account. Meaning of this transaction: goods sold for cash. Cash comes in your business, so cash account is debited and sales account is credited. And entry will be passed: cash account debit to sales account. Narration: being goods sold for cash. Next, dated 4th March. Paid audit fees rupees 5,000 by check. Now, in this transaction, audit fees and check means bank account is included. Okay? Audit fees account is nominal account and rule of nominal account is debit all expenses or losses and credit all incomes or gains. Audit fees is expenses, so audit fees account is debited and bank account is personal account. And personal accounts rule: debit the receiver and credit the giver, so bank account is credited. And entry will be passed: audit fees account debit to bank account. Narration: being paid for audit fees. You write down the amount. Next date 8 March. Deposited cash into Bank of Maharashtra rupees 50,000. Now Which two accounts are affected in this transaction? Cash account and bank account. Cash account is real account, and real accounts rule debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Cash goes out. So, because cash deposited into Bank of Maharashtra, and Bank of Maharashtra is personal account, and rule of personal accounts debit the receiver and credit the giver. Bank is receiver, so bank account is debited and cash account is credited, and entry will be passed. Bank account debit to cash account. Narration: being cash deposited into Bank of Maharashtra. Next transaction. Date 12. Purchased computer from Ritesh of rupees 30,000 at the rate 18% GST and paid by check. Now, first, what do you mean by GST? GST stands for Goods and Service Tax. Before GST, every state had variety of taxes levied at different stages of trading. Taxes that excited before were excise duty, custom duty, VAT, entertainment tax, central sales tax, service tax, octroi, etc. All these taxes are included under GST. That is why GST is one nation, one tax, one market. GST is started from 1st of July 2017. Now, our transaction is purchased computer, and computer account is real account, and real accounts rule debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Computer comes in your business, correct? That's why computer account is debited. GST account is nominal account, and our rule is debit all expenses and losses or credit all incomes or gains. GST is 18%, then 9% CGST, 9% SGST. 30,000 into 9 divided by 100. Amount is 2,700. So, entry will be passed. Computer account debit 30,000. Input CGST account debit 2,700. Input SGST account debit 2,700. And which account is credited? Bank account is credited. Amount 35,400 because amount paid by check. So, bank account is credited. Correct? Narration is being purchased computer at the rate 18% GST and paid by check. Understood? Now, next transaction. Date 14th March. Paid transport charges rupees 5,000 and 5% GST. Now you tell me, what will be the entry passed? Transport charges account debit. Amount 5,000. Input CGST account 2.5%. That means 125. Input SGST account debit 2.5%, 125 to cash account because cash goes out. Amount 5,250, and narration is being telephone charges, paid telephone charges including 5% GST. Next transaction, March 17. Paid cash to Savita rupees 15,500 who allowed us discount rupees 500. Read carefully. Paid cash to Savita rupees 15,500 who allowed us discount rupees 500. Now in this transaction, which accounts are affected? Savita account, cash account and discount account. Savita account is personal account. Cash account is real account. Paid cash. So cash goes out. That's why cash account is credited. Who is receiver? Savita is receiver. So Savita account is debited. Discount account is nominal account. She allows us discount. So discount received. It is our gain. That's why discount account is credited. Correct? Then what will be the entry past? Savita account debit 16,000. To cash account 15,500. To discount received account 500. And narration is being paid to Savita and discount received. Savita was supposed to get 16,000 but we gave her 15,500 and she allowed us a discount of rupees 500. Okay? Next transaction is March 20th. Goods sold on credit to Ramesh rupees 10,000 at 5% trade discount. 10,000 into 5 divided by 100. Amount is 500. Trade discount does not appear in the books of accounts. You know very well, correct? Trade discount does not appear in the books of accounts. So, amount is 10,000 minus 500. That is 9,500. Now, you know very well what will be the entry past. Goods sold to Ramesh means goods goes out and Ramesh is receiver. So, Ramesh account is debited and sales account is credited and entry will be passed. Ramesh account debit 9,500 to sales account 9,500. Narration being goods sold to Ramesh on credit at 5% trade discount. Now next transaction, date 22nd March. Ramesh returned goods to us. Ramesh returned goods of rupees 950. Now goods comes in. We sold goods to Ramesh in transaction number. Now he returned goods. So sales return or return inward account is debited and Ramesh is giver. Correct? So entry will be passed. Sales return or return inward account debit to Ramesh account. Amount 950 and narration is goods returned by Ramesh. Next, date 23rd. Paid telephone charges rupees 500 and taxi fare rupees 200. Now paid means cash goes out in your business. Understood? So telephone charges account debit 500. Taxi fare account is also debit. Amount 200 to cash account. Amount 700. And narration is being paid for telephone charges and taxi fare. Next transaction, date 26 March. Purchase furniture of rupees 70,000 and amount paid by check at the rate 12% GST. Now furniture account is real account, and real accounts rule debit what comes in and credit what goes out. Furniture comes in your business. 12% GST means 6% CGST, 6% SGST. So entry will be passed. Furniture account debit 70,000. Input CGST account debit 4,200. Input SGST account debit 4,200 to bank account 78,400 because paid by check. Correct? Narration is being furniture purchased with 12% GST. Now last transaction, date 30. Sold motor car worth rupees 1 lakh at the rate 18% GST and sales proceed credited to our account. Now motor car account is a real account and we sold motor car. So motor car goes out, correct, in your business, and sales proceeds credited to our account, correct. That's why bank account is debited. So entry will be passed. Bank account debit 1,18,000. To motor car 1 lakh. To output CGST 9,000, 9%, and to output SGST 9,000. So narration is being sold motor car at 18% GST. Correct? Understood? You have to practice a lot for journal. So I have given a homework question for you. Solve it for your own benefit and practice. On next Monday, we will see one more sum. Okay? Thank you.